It's Ken Lake with MAC with a tech update for Ags for Thursday, October 6th. Start with December wheat where we left off yesterday. December wheat yesterday up 10, and today we are down 11, so gave everything back today that we gained yesterday. But when you take a look at the charts, it just confirms that this wheat market is waiting for some signal that U.S. farmers are going to cut acres, and until we get that, we're just not going to see wheat values do anything but go sideways. And certainly we've seen sideways move here, and today's action just confirms that. Longer term moving averages have changed a little here, but we have the 20-day moving average pretty sideways in here. Support at 385, resistance up here at 408, and we're just trading that channel. And once again, we need concrete evidence that U.S. wheat farmers are going to cut acres, and without that, wheat prices are doomed to be sideways at best. Switching over to November beans, we're actually going to be up a couple cents in November beans here at the end after being down a ways. Nothing much has changed here, and I'm not sure I mentioned it last night, but in November beans we have seen what could be an additional bearish cross here with a 50-day moving average moving under a 200. So I still have little hope that short term we're going to see any recovery in November beans. So still looks like a sideways move to me with a support at 937, and we need to see next week's USDA supply and demand report to see whether USDA is going to do anything with final yield. Well, not final yield, but the yield in soybeans. Would expect them to increase it a bit, which would be a little bit bearish. Still think that soybean farmers that need a sale should go ahead and make that sale sooner than later. Dees corn was a little bit ugly today, but even with this market down 7 here at the close, did get a sell signal here today with this down move. But the longer term moving averages are actually crossing into a bullish area right here. We've been sideways effectively since mid-July in the December corn market. One thing to watch in the coming days is Informa's numbers on crop yield. Now those guys are right at the same number that USDA is, and I've kind of been going under the premise that most analysts, and because most analysts have corn yields a little bit smaller than what USDA's numbers is, that we would finally see USDA pull their number back a little bit. Don't really expect that to happen until the January report when their final yield, but Informa's number is really close to USDA's, and generally they're pretty close to being correct. And if they are, that's going to be very bearish for corn. We really have to see production numbers come down for me to be correct about corn getting better after harvest time. For now, that's all I've got for tonight. Thank you for watching.